we'll be introducing the topic of fractions. Now, fractions represent parts of a whole. When something is broken down into smaller pieces, it represents how many parts that you have. Now, for example, a fraction can be represented as 1/2, which means there's 2 parts total, and you only have one of them. This top number is the numerator, and the bottom number is what we call the denominator.
So denominator is the total and numerator is which you have.
Yes. Another way to represent fractions instead of in this form, you can draw pie graphs. So for example, with this 1/2, you have 2 parts of a whole, and you only have 1/2 of them. So this represents the parts that you have. There are different types of fractions. There are proper fractions, which is when the numerator is smaller than the denominator. There are improper fractions,
Which is the numerator is bigger than denominator.
yes, go ahead. Exactly. And then we have mixed fractions, which is when you have a whole number with a fraction. So it represents that you have a whole and more. All right, so for
For
example,
example, suppose we have 6 marbles and there are 3 red marbles and one of them is blue and 2 of them is green. How many red marbles do you have represented by fraction? Let's say this is red, this is blue, and this is green. We have 6 marbles and 3 of red marbles, so we can represent like this. Or we can simplify it, same as 1 and a 2.
there you go. So for your practice, practice writing the fraction 1/4. You'll want to write this in the traditional way and in a pie graph to help you practice. And don't forget to label your numerator and your denominator for the part.